Welcome. My name's Byron and I've lived in Canberra for 40 years. I went to school here and I went to the ANU here to do my university study. Our ideas have come from who we are and where we've come from, so I'm going to tell you something about that. I'm part of the Snow family because in 1975 my mother moved to Canberra to marry Terry Snow, my stepfather. I run a family business and all our family have worked in it. My mother is the official photographer, my wife has run the open day with lots of help from others in our team, my brother's a director, my sister is going to be a tenant at the airport and has worked with us before, and my other sister is the CEO of our Snow Foundation. So we're a family business that has shaped our values and our culture of our business, our team of over 100 people. There are four key things I want to reflect on. The first is that we are all equal in our business. We have a sense of humility no matter who we are in the business. There's no structure. I mean, we do have a structure diagram so people know responsibilities, but essentially we have a culture with no structure. Everyone can have ideas, everyone can contribute, because people think differently, and one person's idea talked about with another person's idea makes 1 + 1 = 3. Great innovative companies, Google and the rest, all do that. Second, everyone treats their business as their own. Of course, our family is the owners and custodian of the asset for the community, but our staff together own the business and they take responsibility for the business, responsibility for the customers and responsibility for the service. You see some of the people in the terminal have a badge on them, here to help, and they are because they care and they treat the business as their own, and they treat the spending and costs as their own. Third, as a family business there must be a community purpose, and I just don't mean the sense that we have the Snow Foundation to give back to the community, but an overarching reason for the business to exist and to do it well. For us it is to build the best airport in the world, and of course due to our humility and reality we did refine that to be the best small airport in the world. And what's the rationale? Because we are Canberrans and this is Canberra and it's our city. And it's because our city is the national capital of this great country, Australia. And that's a responsibility for all of our staff. It's an underlying rationale. Fourth, as a family business we have vision and we have a long-term outlook. And I think that's been key to our ideas and the ability to implement them. We bought the airport in 1998. And one of the first things we started doing was developing the runway. We had a lightweight 737 runway that we lengthened and strengthened and widened. And we completed that in December 2006, nearly 10 years ago. So vision for the long term, this business park, which provided the financial lungs for us to do what we've done with the terminal. It was about vision and for the long term, to do the best quality, to have art, to have landscape, to look after it, to be innovative with ideas such as environment and sustainability, and to build the first 5-star building in Australia. In terms of long term, of course the terminal was like that, both in its scale but also in its quality and its modernity. We opened it on the 12th of March 2013, Canberra's 100th birthday, but of course it had an international capability and area, but it's taken us 3 years to get to that point. But in almost only 100 days' time, on the 21st of September, we'll welcome our first international flight. It'll be a 777-200. It'll have 268 seats. That's 100 seats more than our largest aircraft now. We will become a hub, a city that is a hub, because people will transit from Singapore to Canberra on to Wellington. Of course many will stay and of course most will come just to us, but we'll be a hub, which is a very significant thing in terms of us acting as a global city. These flights will be 4 times per week, but they will grow to 7 times per week. They are with Singapore Airlines, one of the great airlines of the world, and because of that we as a city and airport are being taken seriously, because they've run the numbers and worked out that we are fair dinkum and that we are a city with business, tourism and opportunities that deserves to be connected through Singapore to the over 100 cities that they connect to. Just think about Indonesia for a minute. This flight will connect to 6 cities in Indonesia. In 2000 the GDP of Indonesia was 10%. So, of ours. So, as we go global, remember our values. Remember that we're still a family. Remember that customer service matters and that we need to treat this city and the experience we offer as our own and invite our guests to be looked after as family. Thank you.